Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to be reading the entire Minecraft movie script for $100. Hi. Here we begin. Steve, the overworld, the biggest sandbox in the universe. It is full of epic tales, millions and billions of them. Well, guess what? This one is all mine. We then enter live action. Steve voiceover. My name is Steve. As a child, I yearned for the mines, but it didn't really work out. Old miner. Go on, get out of here. Young Steve. Mommy. Steve voiceover. So, I did a terrible thing. Old miner. Go on, shoo. Steve voiceover. I grew up. Old miner. Run. I'm seeing a lot of repetitive stuff in here already, which is not good. Anyway, Steve voiceover. Yep, that's me. Same shirt, same pants. The only thing missing was my soul. What was I doing with my life? I wasn't meant to be selling doorknobs. And then one day I remembered something. Steve, voiceover, sing song. That's right, the mines. So I geared up to dig deeper and find out what I'd been missing. And this time I was unstoppable. Head fake. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Steve, voiceover. My moment had finally come. Yeah, I could just taste the adventure. So I mined my brains out till I found two mysterious artifacts. This thingy and that cool thingy. When I put these two thingies together, you guessed it. It opened a portal to another world. The overworld. This place blew my mind. I'd never seen anything like it. Steve, whoa! Turns out it was the place I'd been looking for my whole life. A world where anything you can imagine, you can create. This is my first house. Bam! My second house. Pshh! And my third house. Made entirely of sheep's wool. Steve. Pink house! Steve voiceover. Life was good. What is this? Except at night, which happens about every 20 minutes. It was times like these I wish I had a friend. Then I heard it. The howl of companionship. Actually, it was a wolf that wanted to eat me, so I tamed him with a crusty femur bone. Maybe a bone, huh? Yeah! Ooh, attaboy, Dennis. He like a... What? He like a scratchy scratch on the nares. What does that even mean? Dennis, yeah. Dennis and I were inseparable. We did everything together. We built endless masterpieces. The more I built, the better I got. Steve, Dennis, check it out. Ooh, welcome to Steve's. Oh, yeah, I feel alive. Steve voiceover. Lucky for me, pandas love to party. And cows. I feel alive. Steve voiceover. Life was perfect. And the years simply flew by. He and Dennis come across an unfinished portal. Steve voiceover. Until one day I came across some strange ruins and a conveniently placed chest. Steve finds some materials inside the chest and uses them to finish up the portal. Steve, flint and steel. Soon, I got gunk in my mouth. Here, I need to blow it out. Soon he was done building the portal. Whoa, woohoo! Dennis approaches the portal. Steve, Dennis! He follows the wolf into the portal, where they find themselves in a fiery landscape of pig-like creatures. Steve voiceover. Turns out we just opened a portal to a totally new dimension. The Nether. There was no joy or creativity at all, just some mindless lust for gold. He sees some piglins surrounding Dennis. Steve. Dennis! As he approaches his pet, one piglin sees him. Steve voiceover. These piglin brutes had mined this realm into oblivion, led by Malgosia. The evil piglin sorceress ruled this place. Malgosia, who are you and why are you so round? Steve, leave the dog, take me instead. Malgosia, no thanks. I'll take both of you and that orb. Steve, let's get one thing straight. Where I come from, we call this a cube. Malgosia, seize him! Cuts to Malgosia and her piglins looking over a map of the overworld with the orb in her staff. Steve, voiceover. Malgosia had finally got what she had wanted, the Orb of Dominance, the most powerful cube-shaped orb in the entire universe. Malgosia, listen up, you pigs. With this orb, I will pillage the overworld, and all of its gold will be ours. Ha 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 ha! Laughs evilly. Steve and Dennis are seen in a cage. Steve, voiceover. I couldn't let this happen. The overworld had saved me. Now I have to save it. I had to try to save it. Steve, we have to stop her, Dennis. Dennis grabs the key from an unsuspecting piglin. And later, Steve snatches the orb out of Malgosia's staff. Steve, voiceover. So we escape and stole back the orb. Cut to a piglin blowing a horn. Malgosia off screen. The roundling got away. Find him and bring me that orb. Piglins charge in to go after Steve and Dennis. Steve, hurry, Dennis, as he puts the orb in a bag. Take this to Earth. Follow my scent to 149 Hollyoak Drive. You got that, boy? Dennis growls in confirmation as he takes the bag. Good boy. You're the last hope for this world. Now run! Dennis runs off toward the portal. Steve off screen. Go, boy. Go, Fluff Nugget. The piglins capture Steve. You got this, Dennis. I love you. Run! As Dennis returns to the overworld, some piglins try to go after him, but the sunlight starts burning them and they retreat. But not before one of them grabs Dennis's collar. Steve, voiceover. Dennis was a hero that day. He ran like the wind. I didn't know if I'd ever see him again, but we had a world to save. Then Dennis heads to Steve's house on Earth, where he hides the orb under his waterbed. Steve, voiceover. So ran all the way back to my house on Earth and hid the most powerful object in existence under my waterbed. Then he runs down the mountain terrain of Earth. Steve, voiceover. As long as the orb stays hidden, the overworld will be safe. As he gets on top of the mountain, he howls as the camera tilts up to the sky. Steve, voiceover, then. Wait a second. Putting it under my waterbed's a horrible idea. Yeah, announcer on TV, voiceover. In the late 1980s, Garrett Garrison took the gaming world by storm, becoming the undisputed champion of the hit arcade game, Hunk City Rampage. Yeah! Announcer on TV, voiceover. His mastery of this two-player co-op shocked the world. His effective use of the garbage truck move earned him the name the Garbage Man. Pretty soon, he became the envy of the gaming world after landing a lucrative deal with Sizzler. Yeah, woo, yeah, baby, Garbage Man. Yeah, baby. Announcer on TV, voiceover. One thing's for sure. Yeah, announcer on TV, voiceover. This kid had it all. Yeah, time to take out the trash. Yeah, boo-rah. Delivery person. Garrett, the Garbage Man. Garrison. Garrett, no autographs. Delivery person. Have a nice day. Daryl. Woo, yeah, super cool. Garrett, the Garbage Man. To what do we owe this pleasure? Garrett. Pleasure? I think I'd come to a storage auctions for fun. I'm a businessman, Daryl. An investor. Well, I'm about to shovel some coal into your choo-choo train. You're going to love this next unit. It's got a waterbed. It's got some pickaxes. It's got some huge can of mixed nuts. It's got an array of unisex turquoise blouses. Garrett, that sounds terrible, Daryl. I think it's got a 1978 Atari Cosmos. Garrett, whoa. 1978 Atari Cosmos. Daryl, that's what it says here, Garrett. Those things are worth a frickin' fortune, Daryl. Heck yeah, they are, Garrett. Bro, if you make this happen for me, I would strongly consider hanging out with you, Daryl. You serious, bro? Garrett. Yep, two big buffaloes like us out there in the wild wearing unisex turquoise blouses. Daryl. Oh boy, that's gonna cause a commotion. The ladies aren't gonna know what. Garrett, listen, if you could keep the hammer price under $100, I'll make all your weird fanboy dreams come true. Garrett, okay? Daryl, two loose cannons wearing turquoise blouses. Garrett, yeah, let's do it. Daryl, and we got $500. $500 over here. We got $500. We got six. Do we have six? Do we have $600? We got $600 over here. I'll go over here. $700. We got $700. We got $700 here. We got $800 over there. We got $850. Do we hear $850? Do we $850 over there? Do we hear any more? Do we hear 900? 900? 900 going once? 900 going twice? And 900 going 3 times? And sold hometown hero Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison for $900. Garrett. I would cash that. I would cash that for about 6 months. Daryl, what? Garrett, whoops, come to Papa Cosmos. Woo, blows. He looks through the box, only to find nothing but junk. Garrett, Daryl, where is it? Daryl, I'm sorry, I didn't check the box. Whoa. Garrett, where's the artery? Daryl, whoa. Garrett, there's no artery in here. Daryl, that does not mean you can trash this unit. Garrett, I'm up against it, man. Oh no, my wrists aren't what they used to be. I just need a win, man. I need a win, Daryl. When are you gonna stop looking for treasure inside a storage unit and recognize that the real treasure is inside your heart? To the other auctioneers, let's roll, everyone. This man has no respect for the storage community. Garrett, Daryl. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, man. What the frick? Look, Chug Glass was not my first choice either, but it's my mom's dying wish for us to live here. What? Or at least that's how I interpret it. Yeah, I read something online. This place sucks. Anyways, rent is super low, and I've got a full-time gig here. So now I'm not really an offer we can turn down right now. Boy, yeah, I get it. Look, I think you're really gonna like it here. What's going on with that dude, Natalie? Oh my gosh, Henry, we're in Chug Glass. Say hi to Chuggy the Chip, Natalie. All right, this is the new neighborhood, Henry. When was this house built? It's so nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Your new boss has sent you this. Oh, yeah, people love working at the potato chip factory. Yeah, well, I'm running their socials for a little bit. I've said they got their follower count past 75. Nice, you must be Henry. Nice to meet you, I'm Don. Hi, why is there an alpaca hanging out of your car? Don. Well, real estate's not my only hustle. I also do mobile zoo stuff on the side. Anywho, I gotta run. Call me if you need anything. Also, I'm really sorry about your mom. It's really brave what you're doing. I hope you know that. Thank you. Chill out, man. I'm coming. Golly. Natalie. Henry, breakfast is ready. Henry, I'm coming. Natalie, check it out. I made you mom's signature tater tot breakfast pizza. So you can hand out. Oh my gosh, my nose. So you can hand out slices on your first day. I thought you wanted me to seem normal. I do. I'm just trying to help you out. I got you some body spray. Signature scents are huge here. Velvet Mischief? You're going to want to spray it and then walk into it. Don't be too direct. It's really powerful. Okay, love you. Love you too. Smells like banana bread and poo. Your store's really cool. Oh, wait, Henry. Your store's really cool. Garrett. Yeah, I know. Looking for anything in particular? Henry. Nah, just checking some stuff out. Non-committal. Classic loser mentality. I can help. I'm starting a mentorship program for people who want to win at the game of life. $50 an hour. Cool. How do you actually win at life? Scoffs. That's literally the answer I charge money for. Tots. What's with the breakfast pizza, Henry? My sister made it. I'm supposed to hand out slices at school to make friends. A little desperate for day one, don't you think? I also noticed that you're wearing Velvet Mischief. It's a wonderful cologne. I strongly believe that every young man should have his own signature scent. I don't think I applied very much. Listen, I'm going to give you a hot garbage tip. Friendship is like a puzzle. Sometimes you think you need lots of pieces to be cool. Sometimes it's just one piece to be cool. And people will be like, that's not a puzzle, that's a picture. And they have a right to speak to it. Any questions? Yeah, quite a few actually. Listen, kid, the point is there's no I in team, but there are two in winning. Henry, okay, well, I gotta go to school. Whatever, nerd, just leave the pizza. Marlene, alright, let's put this name tag on. Henry, why does it have an exclamation point? Marlene, chuckles. Oh, Henry, we're just so thrilled to have you. You know, you're the first student to enroll here, ever since the article came out about the school's rankings. Anyway, I'm Vice Principal Marlene, and I'm an open book. You probably heard that my husband, Clement, recently divorced me, and to be honest, I expected it to hurt more than it does. You know, the fire went out on our marriage 20 years ago, but we stuck it out for the dogs. Okay, let's get you to your first class. Clement, good morning. Just a little something about myself. I teach gym, I teach art. Financially, I'm living in a nightmare, okay? I wouldn't wish my life on my worst enemy. Last year, I claimed $4,000 on my tax return. So in the summer, I do claims and oysters down by the airport. But most of my money is tied up in the drone kiosks at the mall. Today we're going to do a still life. 1 orange, 1 banana. Let's get after it, people. Clement, what is this? Don't you know what a still life is? It means you just draw the thing. Do the assignment next time. That jetpack would never work. It's kind of foolproof, actually. It's just math. My dad said math has been debunked. Check it out. New kid thinks he's a rocket scientist. I'd love to be a rocket scientist, so prove it. It doesn't even make sense. All right, count us down, guys. All 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Natalie, okay, so I know that we're all very excited about the new rebrand, but I don't think you should call your party sacks salt sacks. Chuggy! Oh no! Clement, I was never here, okay? Runs off. Marlene, well, the good news is nobody died. Henry, I'm sorry, okay? It was an accident. Marlene, this could be grounds for expulsion, Henry. I need to call your guardian. Garrett, game over, world. Henry, hey, Mr. Garbage Man, it's Henry. Garrett, the kid with the tater tot breakfast pizza? Oh, yeah. Henry, I have a weird favor to ask. Can you come to my school and pretend to be my uncle? Garrett, no way, I don't do that stuff anymore. Henry, I have $26. Garrett, hi, I'm Henry's uncle. Marlene, you, the trash bag? Garrett, it's actually Garbage Man. Marlene, Garbage Man, huh? You can bag me up and take me to the curb anytime. But if you got to bungee the lid, because I got a lot of raccoons in there. Garrett, sarcastic. Whoever divorced you is a complete idiot. Henry, I just don't get it. It should have worked. The math is right, but I probably just cost my sister her job. Oh, wow. You're super creative. Hey, since you're going to juvie, you mind if I get this flyer back? Paper don't grow on trees and not really allowed in Kinko's anymore. What does that even mean? Henry, well, you can have my book too, because I'm done with it. So what's this stupid junk? Who cares? Probably some new age crap. I could go for it like $9.50. I wonder what it does. Hey, instructions. Reed's note. Never under any circumstance combine the orb and crystal. Garrett. Reed's note. Do not follow this orb, even if you're a struggling business owner. Need a ton of cash fast, because there's loads of treasure down here. Staring. Hey, dude, it feels like it wants us to go somewhere. Garrett, what? I'm sorry, I tried everything. I didn't know who else to call. No, it's okay. What's going on? Henry's missing. I tried the school. I tried his phone a million times. He's not answering. He was supposed to be home hours ago. I thought he'd still be in detention for blowing up Chuggy the Chip. That was him? Give me your phone. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe this. We're here for one day and he's already the town villain. Got him. He's fine. Just playing an abandoned mine shaft. Natalie. What? Come on, I'll drive. You can feed Mr. Scribbles this busted carrot if you want to keep that pretty face of yours. Dawn, hop in. Okay. Garrett, you go first. I'll cover your 6. Henry. Yeah, I got you. Garrett. Danger, whatever. Henry. Whoa. Garrett. Whoa. Natalie. Henry! Oh gosh. What are you doing down here? Who's this guy? He's my new mentor. Who, me? Oh. Natalie, I'm sorry, what? Hey guys, it's pulling me, guys. Whoa. Oh, Henry, let go of that thing. Oh man, my butt. Garrett, yep. We're not in Idaho anymore. I think this is Wyoming. Wait, who are you again? Garrett, the Garbage Man Garrison. Game of the Year, 1989. Whatever, I barely think about it. What the heck? Garrett, ooh. If that's what I think it is, it could be our first quest giver. I'll do the talking. Garrett, all right. Yeah. Natalie, Henry. Dawn, yeah, Henry. Come on back here, Natalie. What are you doing? Little do they know, a curious villager sees them from behind a tree before noticing the portal. Goes into the portal. Meanwhile, in the nether, the piglins are busy mining for gold. Malgosha, listen up, you swan. If you can't find more gold, I'll just send you to the overworld to zombify. Spots a piglin drawing something. You, what are you making? Come closer. It's all right. Come on, I'm not going to bite you. The piglin shows her a cute drawing of a house. Malgosha, sarcastically. Oh, how pretty, but how will it help me find more gold? She stabs him with the dagger, turning him into a piece of pork. Malgosha, sarcastically. Oops. Just then, she looks up to see a vision of the orb appearing. Malgosha, what? Well, looky what we have here. Ha ha ha, laughs evilly. Our time has come. She enters the prison to find Steve making a sculpture of Malgosha. Malgosha, roundling, Steve. Malgosha. Was I unclear when I said no one was to waste time on art or leisure? She uses her staff to turn another piglin into a pork chop. Malgosha, the orb has returned. It can't be. Dennis? Malgosha, you stole it from me. Now you will retrieve it. Steve, it would be a privilege, my liege. Malgosha, we're going to unbound you now. Don't do anything stupid. Steve, as they unbind him, of course not. You can trust this little dungeon pup. Let me just try to attack Malgosha. Sneak attack. Malgosha holds up Dennis's collar. Go ahead, strike me now. My piglins will make a meal of your beautiful wolf. Steve, how do I know you're telling the truth? Malgosha, there's only one way to find out. The orb for your little dog's life. In the real world, Nitwit exits the mine while Dennis enters. Back in the overworld, Garrett speaks to the pink sheep. Garrett, hola, wise quest giver. We humbly seek gold. Give us a quest that will lead to your treasure lode. Dawn, Garbage Man, I work in the animal field, and I'm telling you that thing doesn't understand a word you're saying. Garrett, shh, we're talking. To the sheep. Sorry about that. What were you saying? Natalie, okay, come on, Henry. We're going home. Suddenly, day turns into night quickly. A wolf howls. Dawn, did that feel quick to anyone else? Pink sheep. Runs off. Garrett, all right, everyone, stay calm. Relage. Free garbage tip. Fear is just weakness, hijacking your body's cockpit. What in the hell? Dawn, what in the hell? Garrett, and if that happens, you can say, Vaya con Dios to your body's plane navigation system. Natalie, what? Dawn, yeah, Garfran doesn't speak English or Espanol. What am I doing here? Natalie, run! Henry, Garrett, sorry, dudes, can't win Gamer of the Year. Natalie, Henry, whoa, Natalie, oh, Dawn, yo, we got a zombie problem. We need to go right now. Natalie, Henry, come on. Dawn, it's not a good time to stop. Henry, hurry up. Dawn, how's he doing that? Natalie, I don't know, but it might work. Natalie, this way, faster. Dawn, you got this. Natalie, go, Henry. Dawn, don't slow down, boy. Don't you slow down. You can do this. Natalie, keep going, Henry. Come on, come on. Quickly, faster, faster, faster. Come on. Garrett, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Boom. The creeper explodes, knocking Garrett away. He notices a zombie mauling the pink sheep and runs for his life. Garrett, Henry, help me, please. Henry. Henry and the others are seen atop a block tower. Henry, Garrett, over here. Garrett. Natalie, off screen. What are you doing? They're right behind you, up here. Henry, Garrett, over here. Dawn, oh no, that can't be good. Natalie, you idiot, run. Dawn, watch out. Natalie, hit it and run. Garrett, open the door. Hi, hey, go away. Hi, go away. Dawn, come on, let's push that booger-looking box head. Garrett, oh man, oh boy, you're moving. Oh, hang. Oh man, oh no. Steve, woo, yells. Steve, kaya, hiya. Steve, ha ha, smacks it with his own arm. Taste it. He drops the arm and grabs something from his pocket. Steve, skya. He throws wooden blocks down like a set of stairs and climbs up. Steve, sneak attack. Before slamming down on the zombie. As the zombie gets up, the sun starts to rise. Steve, uh-oh. The zombie bursts from the sunlight before disappearing. Steve, ha. Henry, who are you? Steve, I am Steve. Who are you people? Where's Dennis? Henry, Dennis? We don't know any Dennis. Steve refers to the orb in Garrett's hand. How'd you get that, Garrett? Hey, Raleigh, muchacho, this is my property. Steve, do you even know what that is? It's the orb of dominance. Natalie, it's a cube. Steve, okay, you people seriously have no idea what you're dealing with. Hand it over and no one gets hurt. Natalie, no way. Okay, we need this thing to get home. Steve, I hate to take a big fat dumperoo on your plans, but you can't get home. Dawn, wait? What do you mean we can't get home? Steve, not without the earth crystal. Dawn, you mean that little boxy thing? Garbage man busted it. Garrett, nuh-uh. Dawn grabs the orb and hands it to Henry. Listen, Henry, why don't you hold this? You got those good Frodo vibes, kid. Garrett, I got Frodo vibes. Natalie, are you implying that we're stuck here? Steve, yes. Unless you get the earth crystal, it's your only way home. There's only one way you could ever replace it. The Woodland Mansion. But there would get you all killed. But going there would get you all killed. Natalie, well, so would staying here. Steve, fair enough. Listen, I can get you home, but then you gotta give me that orb, Henry. But then you gotta give me that orb, Henry. So what are you gonna do with it, Steve? None of your concern. So what do you say? Do we have a deal? Henry, we did just kill like 20. He did just kill like 20 zombies. Garrett, more like 15, but okay. To Steve, all right, Steve, under 2 conditions. 1, always address me because I'm the leader. 2, if you double cross us, mimics punching noises while swinging his fish, I will crack your kabazi with my butt cheeks like a walnut. Flexes his butt cheeks. What? Natalie sighs in dismay. This guy is such a tool bag. Dawn, I'm so sorry. We just met this man. He's not the leader. Steve, well, it looks like Dr. Swollenstein here just got himself a deal. Steve and Garrett grabs hands for a bro handshake. Dawn, oh my gosh. Steve, alright. First we need to load up on some gear or we're all gonna die. Let's go to Midport Village. Natalie, this guy's lost his mind. Steve, move out. As they head out, we cut back to Nitwit in the real world. He's standing near a road. When he tries to cross it, cars pass by. Once the road is empty, he walks across it only to get hit by a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Marlene, the driver, comes out to check on the villager. Marlene, oh no, not again. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, are you all right? Oh my God, are you all right? Your head is huge. You're not going to sue me, are you? Because everyone wants to sue me once I hit them with my Jeep Grand Cherokee. Oh my, how about this? What if I just take you to dinner? Would you like to go to dinner? Later, the gang arrives in Midport Village. Steve, here it is, Midport Village. I got a secret stash of elite loot that will help us survive the Woodland Mansion. Don notices some strange-looking villagers staring at them. Whoa. Who are these guys? Steve? Oh, these dudes? They're the villagers. They're total pacifists and vegetarians. You don't bug them, they won't bug you. They just like to chill, trade, and eat buttloads of bread. They love crushing a loaf. Garrett. So they built all this? Steve. Yeah, most of it. But the good stuff you see, that's all Steve. A villager in blue nudges at a llama who spits on him. Henry sees a pig wearing a crown walk by. Whoa, is he some kind of king? Steve. No, that's a legend. Kid, anything you can dream about here, you can make. Zero limits. You know what I'm talking about? That was your tower, right? Henry. Yeah. Steve, pretty killer for a first build. Just then, they hear a metallic noise nearby. Natalie screams as a big iron golem walk by. Steve, relax, it's just an iron golem. Local security force. But they're a bunch of big softies. The iron golem walks by. Unless you start messing with the villagers, don't ever do that. Natalie, this place makes no sense. Steve, come with me. As I follow Steve through the village. Garrett, yo, I need some protein, like pronto. Steve, I got just the place, buddy. They stop at a fast food stand where some chickens are inside the roof. Steve, hello there. Whoa. Oh, dude, I got goosebumps just walking up on it. You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? I did, and you're about to find out. Pushes up a lever. Uh-oh. A fuse line lights up and a bell rings. Then a chicken drops down in a display case before lava is poured onto it. Cut to Don's reaction of shock and confusion as sizzling and clucking noises are heard off screen. Steve, you hear that? That's the sound of sizzling. Smell that smell. Sings, la 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes, tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Ooh, super spicy, it's a lava attack. A steaming cooked chicken drops down, complete with the fart sound. Garrett, I have a small business too. The one thing I try to do is not have my jingles suck butt. Steve takes the leg from the chicken and tries to bite into it, but he burns his tongue and yells in pain. Garrett, frickin' loser, takes the leg. Pass the bird, turkey. To the others, I'm not a little wimp like Big Steve here. I crave heat and I crave pain. Steve, Garrett, wait, hear my words. The chicken was just cooked in hot lava. Let it cool down, man. Garrett bites into the leg and snorts out smoke from his nostrils. Steve, not bad. Garrett starts to whimper and whine in pain. Don, hey garbage man, you're a big-time idiot. Meanwhile, in the nether, a piglin whispers to Malgosha about Steve. Malgosha, what is it? What? General Chungus, get over here. A piglin general approaches her, roaring before coughing and speaking. General Chungus, hey Malgosha, what's going on? Malgosha, the orb is with 4 roundlings. My spy tells me he has taken them to his lava chicken shack. General Chungus, no way, I love that place. Sings, the lava chicken. Malgosha, shut up. Take your finest warriors, bring me the orb, and kill the roundlings. General Chungus, so you want me to end his life or whatever? Are you serious? Malgosha, what do you think I'm talking about? General Chungus, okay, I was just kind of confused there for a second. Malgosha hands him a bottle. Take this nether wart so you don't zombify. General Chungus, Your Majesty, I don't think this is going to be enough to go around. Malgosha, deal with it. General Chungus, no worries. Hands the bottle to each piglin. All right, drink up, guys. You don't want to zombify up there, but just tiny sips, okay? Back in Midport Village, Natalie. Okay, so how do we find this woodland mansion thing? Steve, over the mountains into the dark forest right beyond the massive red shrooms. Natalie, massive red shrooms? Steve, big old red ones. Natalie, we need to find a real map, Steve. This place is dangerous, and I need to get my brother out of here. Steve, well, it seems like you're having a pretty good time. Look, your brother has a gift. You know that, right? You should let him explore it. Creativity in this world is the key to survival. Natalie, okay, well, in the real world, things are a little bit different. Creative kids get picked last for gym. They sit at the bummer lunch table, and they get bullied. Steve chuckles. Huh, don't I know it? Natalie, do you even realize what he did back home? He blew up Chuggy the Chimp. Unfortunately, Henry was nearby, having heard what his sister said about him. Henry, sadly, well, maybe I belong in this world. Natalie, Henry, that's not what I meant. It's not what I was saying at all. Henry sadly walks away to the secret stash. Garrett, just so you know, I'm more of a sister to Hank than you'll ever be. Puts on his shades. Yeah. Approaches the door. Swing kick. Swing kicks the door but hurts himself. Dawn, you okay? Natalie, sadly. Fine. Dawn, look, I found one of those big-headed looking dudes that sells map. Looks legit. Come on. As the girls head out, we cut inside this stash house with the boys. Steve, welcome to the stash. TNT, firework, rockets, all good for protection. Boots of swiftness, diamond armor, full set, and blades for days. Everything we need to make it to the woodland mansion. Henry, whoa. Garrett, bogus layout, bro. Steve, look, but don't touch. These are some of my favorite treasures. Garrett opens his chest to find a small pearl inside. Picks it up to inspect it. Garrett, what's this junk? Steve, it's an ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it. Garrett, yeah, right. He throws it. Steve, no, don't! Only to teleport a few feet away from where he wants to. He screams in shock. Steve, and that was the only one I had. No biggie. Almost died fighting an enderman for it. Come with me. I follow Steve to a crafting table. Steve, this is a crafting table. Here's how it works. Place 3 elements in a different pattern and pounds the element with the hammer, creating an iron sword. Kaboom! Got yourself a sweet blade. Garrett, you want to see a blade? I'll show you a blade. Drops a bunch of iron ingots on the table. Yeah, hammer. Henry tosses it to him. Kadoosh! Pounds the table but ends up creating bucket nunchucks. Steve, that's okay, bud. Buckets are useful here. Henry, yeah, they're cool, Garrett. They're like nunchucks. Garrett, yeah, I know. That's why I made them. They're buck chuckets. Steve, they're what? Henry, hey, can I try something else? Steve, absolutely. Steve puts some iron ingots, a tater tot, and a battery on the table. Garrett, yo, bro, you had tater tots this whole time? Henry, yeah, sorry. Pounds the table, creating a tot launcher. It's a tot launcher. Steve, dude, you just took boring junk from the real world to create something amazing. That is next level. Garrett, Hank, can I play with your tater tot launcher when you're done? Henry, yeah. Garrett, sweet. Hey, Steve, can I talk to you for a sec? Steve, sure thing. What's up? Garrett, you know that note you left with the orb? The one about the riches? I read it. Steve, yeah, there's riches everywhere. Keep a fat stash of diamonds at the Redstone mines. Garrett, so this treasure load, is it on the way to this mansion place? Steve, not really. It's a major detour. Plus the mines can be perilous. Garrett, I'm gonna keep it simple for you, Steve. Shows him the orb in his jacket. No diamonds, no orb. You smell what I'm stepping in? Natalie, good day. We need a map to the Woodland Mansion. We just need a map. Villager, Dawn, Natalie, Dawn. Something's going down, General Chungus. All right, guys, just start trashing their produce. Villagers hate that. Garrett, who are these guys? Steve, piglins. They must be after the orb. General Chungus, hey, Steve, what's going on, dude? Steve, crap, Chungus. General Chungus, I'm really sorry, but I have to unalive you and stuff. Steve, Malgosha double-crossed me. General Chungus, we just need that orb thingy. Garrett, you know this guy? Steve, yeah, we used to get into some dungeon stuff. He seems nice, but he's a killer. General Chungus, wow, you look good, Burhammer. You lose some weight? Steve, stand back, boys. This pig is mine. Garrett, no, I'm tired of you getting all the glory. This pig is mine. Henry, Steve, Natalie, we have to get to Henry. Yeah. Do you think we could take these guys? Natalie, come on, let's do this. Dawn, yeah, we got this. General Chungus, nice moves, bro. Sorry, Dawn. Yes, General Chungus, the party's over, bud. Just give me the orb. Garrett, no, please, don't. Let me tell you something. What? General Chungus, whoa. Thanks, big guy. Ninja roll. Steve groans painfully. What happened? Garrett, I saved your butt. That's what happened. You can thank me later. Steve, we gotta get to the rampart. Follow me. Natalie, Henry. Dawn, Nat, we have to go now. Natalie, Dawn, I cannot leave him. He's my entire family. Dawn, he needs you alive, okay? We'll meet him back at the Woodland Mansion. We gotta go find the map guy. Come on. Steve, follow me. Henry. Garrett, what about Natalie? Garrett, we'll meet her at the mansion. Steve, come on, run. Garrett, oh great, now what? Steve, Elytra wingsuits. Skata, skata. Henry, whoa. Steve, head for those mountains. Henry, I thought we were going to the Woodland Mansion. Garrett, Hank, don't talk back to your elders. Henry, but Garrett pushes Henry. Bye-bye. Garrett, those things work, right? Steve, absolutely. Henry, woohoo, check it out, I'm flying. Steve and Garrett, yeah. Garrett, Buenos dias, which means see you later. Jumps off cliff. Steve, no! Realizing he didn't grab 3 elytras. I thought I grabbed 3. Wait for me. Jumps off, coming in hot. A view from far from where they just were is shown as the B-52's Private Idaho begins playing in the background just as Steve is shown riding Garrett. Steve chuckles. Haha. Garrett, no way, dude. Let go of my hair. Steve, just relax. Let my hips guide you. It's the only way. Garrett, what? Steve, Hank, we have a better chance if we split up. Henry, what? They dodged an oncoming fireball as they split up. A few airships chased Henry with a small piglin leaping in the air to grab him by the leg. Henry, get off me. Meanwhile, piglins try to shoot down Steve and Garrett, but Steve pilots him away and an arrow hits a gas, making it hit the side of a mountain before exploding. Then they spot piglins riding on hogs. Steve, we got hog riders. They're at 3 o'clock. Garrett, I got you, buddy. Steve, they got us boxed in. Head for the tunnel. Garrett, We're not gonna fit. We're too chunky. We're gonna have to go to nose to toes, full man sandwich. Steve, what? No, I'm not gonna do that. Garrett, I'm ordering you to make a full man sandwich. Steve, okay. Steve, oh my God, Garrett. Garrett, yeah, woohoo. Steve, dang it, a lava bucket. Garrett, okay, tighten up. Steve, what? Garrett, there's still some negative space back there. We both know it. Steve, I'm trying to close the gaps. Okay, now, Garrett, okay, now get ready. I'm going to squeeze for your safety. Steve, I understand. Steve, yeah, woohoo. Back with Henry. Henry, get off me. He gets out a firework to launch the piglin off him. It lands in the gas mouth, making it burp before exploding. Henry flies around uncontrollably on the firework. Steve, Henry, Garrett, oh crap. They bump into each other, start falling. Down below, two pandas eat bamboo together while falling in love. Then a cub materializes between them. Back on the boys, they spiral towards the ground. Steve, don't worry, I'm going to cushion our fall with this water bucket. Release! He throws water from the bucket, which forms a big puddle. They splash down near the pandas, making them stack on top of each other. Back in the village, Dawn, you can really fight, Nat. You were kicking butt, Natalie. Thanks. I have no idea where it came from. There he is. Hey, get back here. We need a map. Dawn, first we need a boat, Natalie. Okay, Dawn. Okay, hurry. The map guy's floating away. Natalie, boat magic. Dawn, Nat, that's the worst boat I've ever seen. Natalie, I'm sorry, I have no idea what I'm doing. Dawn, forget it, let's go, come on. As the two head off, we cut to Marlene and Nitwit dating in a fancy restaurant. A waiter offers Marlene her meal. Oh no, thank you. The waiter leaves to Nitwit. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm having a great time. I recently got divorced from my husband, Clement, and the main reason is, he didn't have any personality. Not like you. We cut back to the boys in the overworld. Garrett, you got some talking to do, buddy. Hank and I want some answers. Like, how are we going to stop those pigs? And why does my beard smell like Gorgonzola? Henry, yeah. And who's that evil sorceress you were talking about? Steve, look, the sorceress is a piglin queen called Malgotia. Those are her minions. She rules over them in a dark hellscape called the Nether. And I always keep a chunk of Gorgonzola in my front pocket, okay? Listen, cut to a flashback set in the Nether. Steve, voiceover. Malgosia's path to villainy started the way these things often do. During the semifinals of the Nether's Got Talent, on stage, a young Malgosia is dancing on stage. Steve, voiceover. Young Malgosia always dreamed of being a world-class dancer. Her moves were pretty out there. No one in the Nether was ready for it. The piglins proceeded to laugh at her. Steve, voiceover. It crushed her. Cut later to her dad, Bruce, Malgosia for dancing. Bruce, what did I tell you about all that dancing? It's time for you to grow up. I'm tired of you chasing your dreams. Now take this axe and go find some gold. That was such embarrassing dancing. Steve, voiceover. So from that day forward, she denounced all form of creativity. Cut back to the present day. Steve, if she ever gets that orb, she'll block up the sun. Netherworld will flourish. This beautiful world and everything in it will wither and die. Henry, and you were going to give it to her? Great idea. Steve, I'm not going to give it to her, but I need that orb for leverage. Gotta save Dennis. Come, Woodland Mansion is just beyond the Redstone Mountains. We can go over through. Henry, whatever's fastest. Garrett flashes Steve the orb in his jacket. Steve, through will be faster. Back in the Nether. Malgosia berates Chungus for his failure. Malgosia, General Chungus, you have failed me for the last time. General Chungus, yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Malgosia groans. Bring out the beast, a piglin whispers to her. What? What do you mean you just have to put the brain in? Well, yes, it's a big deal. Get it done, General Chungus. Look, everybody knows it wasn't my best day, but I'm really trying to set some new goals and suddenly a loud roar is heard. They look over to a gate opening up to show a big brutish piglin roaring. Malgosha, the great hog, my ultimate weapon. The great hog rushes over to her. There he is. Kill him. General Chungus. Wait, does this mean you're firing me? The great hog fires his arm cannon at Chungus, reducing him to a pork chop. Malgosha laughs evilly. Ha 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 ha. Well done. Now find the roundling and bring me the orb. The beast roars before cutting to nighttime in the overworld. Dawn and Natalie talk while fighting off enemies. Natalie. We are so lost. My one job was to protect Henry, and I blew it. Sighs. I just promised my mom I'd never let anything happen to him. I guess I'm not cut out for this parenting stuff. I just wish I could have been a kid for a little bit longer. You know, just to have that feeling like I could have done anything. Dawn, I hear ya. Being a grown-up sucks. You got all these responsibilities, and you just stop chasing your dreams. You think I like having 15 hustles? Just then, they heard growling nearby. They turned around to see a wolf growling at them. Dawn, wait. Hold up. Let's just calm down. I think this one needs some TLC. She lowers her shovel down to grab a bone and hold it to the wolf. Dawn, yeah, you like bones? Oh, I bet you like bones. Yes, you do. The wolf takes the bone. Dawn, aren't you a beautiful one? Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Natalie, I cannot believe you just did that. Then a collar appears on the wolf's neck, revealing his name is Dennis, Steve's pet wolf. Dawn, Dennis? Steve's Dennis? Dennis barks in confirmation. Well, can you take us to him? Dennis rushes off. Oh, Nat, I think this might be our way to the Woodland Mansion. Let's follow that pooch. As the girls follow the wolf, we cut to the boys in the Redstone Mod. Steve, son of a biscuit, we found it. Woo, looky here. Welcome to the Redstone Mines. You see that glowy stuff? That's redstone. Conducts energy. You can build some crazy contraptions with it. Garrett, I thought you said this was a diamond mine. Steve, easy, big dog. They're here. But be careful. I set some booby traps a long time ago, but I can't for the life of me remember where they are. Garrett steps on a tile, which sinks into the ground. Spiked balls are launched at him, and he runs in a panic. Garrett, get them off me. Help me, please. A slime cube spawns behind him, launching him away. Steve, sorry. He lands and slides on the ground, hitting a lever that opens up the door to the diamonds. Steve, ha! Here it is. Thanks, Garrett. Yeah. Laughs. Ha! Yes, the diamonds. Garrett walks in. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Steve delivers the goods. Henry, did you guys plan this? Steve, guilty. I'm sorry, Henry. Garrett, ooh, yeah, I'm not. Collect some diamonds, oh yeah. Henry, what the heck, man? Garrett, oh, relax. Henry, Natalie could be at the mansion already. She could be in danger. Steve gags. Ugh. Oh no, do you smell that? Sniffs. Netherwart. Henry, what does that mean? We hear a roar in the distance before looking out to see something explode. Steve, no, the great hog. She finally put the brain in. Run for the minecart. They rush toward a minecart that Steve and Garrett board. Steve, hit it, Henry, hit it. Henry hits the lever, activating the ride. Steve, go! He gets in before the minecart speeds off. Steve, if memory serves, I built a kick-ass safe room just ahead. However, they make a left turn and end up in the dark. Steve, in the dark. Dang it, my torch blew out. Henry, in the dark. Why are we stopping? Steve, in the dark. Because we ran out of redstone. We're going to need a boost fast. Then they hear a hissing sound. Garrett, in the dark. What's that sound? Steve, in the dark. Chill out, Gargar. We're totally safe. As Steve lights his torch, they find themselves surrounded by creepers. Steve, crap! My creeper farm. Garrett, what the? You gotta be kidding me. What kind of idiot would breed those things? Steve frowns at Garrett in offense. Then they hear the roar and turn to see the great hog's shadow appear. Henry points to an opening up ahead. Up ahead, look! Steve, we gotta get to the redstone rail. Henry, Garrett, you got us into this mess. Get out and push, Garrett. Okay. Garrett gets out and pushes the minecart as the great hog and piglins burst in. Steve, go, Garrett. Go faster. We're not going to make it. Henry, come on. Steve, come on, Garrett. You've got to go faster. Start slapping, Hank. As he and Henry slap the creepers. Get out of here. Yeah, get to Garrett. Garrett, get in. Garrett gets back on the minecart as the great hog charges towards them while creepers start to explode. Steve, he's right behind us. Screams, I love you, Dennis. Luckily, the minecart reaches the redstone rail and it speeds out of the mine as the explosion engulfs the piglins. Garrett, woohoo, yeah. Later, they get off the minecart and walk on land. Steve, nice work, Gar. Your little detour almost got us killed. Garrett, Relay, you're so dramatic. We're still alive. Henry angrily, what's your problem, man? We didn't need those stupid diamonds. I swear, you're literally the most selfish person I've ever met. Garrett, whatever, I need them, okay? I need the diamonds because I need the money because I'm broke. You wouldn't know anything about that. My life sucks, kid, all right? I'm a freaking loser. There, I said it. I know, it looks like I got it all put together, right? Smart, funny, bilingual, el humble to a fallen. But that's not the reality. I'm not doing well. I'm washed up, Hank, and I'm gonna lose everything. That's not the worst part. I'm alone. Henry, you weren't alone. I was your friend. Steve, sorry about your finances. Garrett, shut up, Steve. Cut to Marlene and Nitwit back in the fancy restaurant. Marlene, wow, I feel like you get me, and you're an incredible listener. And only people with emotional intelligence are good listeners. You know, I just didn't think it was in the cards that I would have another first date, you know? I want to have the guts to invite you over to my house for dinner. Waitress, are you finished? Marlene, no, I think he's Swedish, but we're done with our meal. Back in the overworld, the boys arrive at the Woodland Mansion. Steve, there it is, the Woodland Mansion. We're going to get in there, get the Earth Crystal, and get you guys home. Follow me. As they follow Steve... Sorry that I'm yawning a lot. As they follow Steve to a planning table, check this out. Let's do this. Pay close attention to Papa C. The Woodland Mansion has 3 floors. The first floor is loaded with Vindicators, axe murderers, basically. Garrett, why is the 3rd floor on the first floor? I'm very confused. Steve, I was trying to make 3 floors, but I didn't have time to make like a dollhouse. Holds an evoker figure. The 2nd floor crawls with evokers. They wield powerful dark magic. Garrett, this is the worst model I've ever seen. Henry, Garrett, stop talking. We're trying to figure out a plan. Garrett, bro, how long are you going to be mad at me for? Henry, I just got mad at you. Garrett, please don't be mad at me for this, okay? But I accidentally stole the orb while you were crafting. Gets out the orb. We're cool now. Henry, you are literally the worst person in the entire world. Steve, guys, both of you, eyes on my demonstration. That's where the Earth Crystal... 3rd floor houses the loop chamber. That's where the Earth Crystal is. Holds an Enderman figure. But it's guarded by Endermen. Whatever you do, do not look them in the eye. They'll fry your brains out. Henry, okay, well, I could build stairs to the 2nd floor, sneak it through the window, and snag the Earth Crystal. Garrett, that's a great idea, Hank. Steve, but to pull it off, we're going to need a pretty sweet diversion. You know what could work on these guys? Garrett. It sounds crazy. Steve, hit me. Cut to Steve and Garrett bursting into the mansion with mushroom hats and saxophones. Steve raps, Friendship is the wish that you make when you're blowing out the candles on your birthday cake. Garrett raps, don't be a bully and don't be a brute. Time to put it on. Garrett and Steve and Garrett rapping, your birthday suit. Steve rap, go Hank, go while we blow. Henry sneaks around the mansion only for some evokers to spot him. He screams and run away. Cut to Garrett and Steve. They scream as the evokers see through their distraction, surrounding them. Henry runs down the hall and manages to enter the loot chamber, barely avoiding axes thrown by the evokers. However, he sees tons of boxes in the room. Henry, you gotta be kidding me. Meanwhile, Garrett is in a wrestling ring with Steve tied up. Steve, you got this, Gargar. Reach down deep. You're the chug last kid and I love you. Garrett, what's going on, Steve? Steve, some kind of sadistic vindicator fight club. I've heard of these, but I've never seen one. Garrett, they want me to fight the chicken? Chicken is seen in the ring. Steve, it's a fight to the death, kid. A wooden crate lowers above the chicken before opening to drop a baby zombie onto the back of the chicken. It coos before growing menacingly. Steve, chicken jockey. The chicken jockey bumps Garrett against the pole. He then charges toward the man. Steve, off screen, watch out! The zombie baby leaps into Garrett, flailing at his face. Steve, keep him away from your face. Chuck him. He chucks the baby away, and the chicken bites at his leg. The baby bounces off the rope and kicks Garrett before getting back on the chicken. Back with Henry. He searches through each box, one of which he finds a diamond axe. Back in the fight, the baby slams Garrett against the pole multiple times. Back with Henry, he finds something glowing in a chest. He approaches the chest and opens it to find the earth crystal. Henry, finally! As he grabs it, an ominous figure walks behind him. It teleports around the room until Henry spots it. It's the Enderman itself, roaring as its purple eyes glow. Back in the fight, Garrett is thrown into Steve, which the baby zombie head lands into. As Garrett crawls away, the baby leaps into the air. However, Garrett pulls the rope and lets it go, sending him flying. The baby falls to the ground and starts crying. Garrett, ashamed, I'm sorry, little buddy. Steve, don't fall for it, Gargar. That baby's got the heart of a demon. Garrett, as he approaches the baby, no, you're not a demon, are you? You're a cute little booger face. I'm just going to pet your little head. The baby bites his hand as he screams in pain. Meanwhile, Henry stares into the eyes of the Enderman, and he starts seeing hallucinations of his friends turning against him. Hallucination Garrett. You'll never be as cute as me, Hank. Just give up. Hallucination Steve. The overworld doesn't need you, Henry. Neither do I. Hallucination Natalie. This is all your fault, Henry. Everything you do fails. Hallucination Garrett holds his notebook. This stuff, it's trash, kid. The book gets thrown into the fireplace. Eventually, Henry snaps out of the trance. Henry, what the? He uses his diamond axe to fight the Enderman as it teleports around. Back in the ring, Garrett is lying on the ground as the baby climbs up the pole. Steve, Garrett, no! He gnaws at the rope as the baby prepares to jump. Steve off screen. I'm coming. Hang on. The baby leaps in the air and prepares to slam down on Garrett. Silently, Steve charges in. Steve, sneak attack. He leaps in the air to knock the baby out of the ring. He cries in defeat. Meanwhile, Henry manages to defeat the Enderman and drops an Ender Pearl, which he picks up, and he then uses the axe to chop down at the floor. Cut to Steve and Garrett in the ring. Steve, heck yeah, I got you, Gargar. Picks Garrett up. Come on, Garrett, surprised. You saved my life. Steve, that's what friends do, Garrett. Suddenly, Henry drops down from above. Steve, Hank, did you get the earth crystal? Henry, yeah, I got it. Steve, let's get out of this hellhole. As they leave the mansion, they stop to see Malgosha and her forces arriving. Malgosha, I knew I'd find you here, dummies. Dummies here. Steve, it's her. Małgosia, of course it's me, you fool. I've been tracking your scent from 2 biomes away. Points to a new great hog. Check it out. I've even built me a new hog. Steve, Małgosia, your reign is over. Małgosia, you're wrong. It's just beginning. Henry and Steve, no! Małgosia, kill them. We have work to do. Goodbye, Steve. Laugh Stevely. Ha ha ha. Steve, no, they're gonna blow this bridge sky high. Garrett, sorry, Hank. Henry, what? Steve, yeah, gets out a slime cube. Slime cube! Steve, come on, Garrett, jump. Garrett, I can't, Steve. Get out of here. Go, Hank. Save your sister and get home. Henry, Garrett, you don't have to do this. Garrett, tell my story in song. Keep it metal. Keep it heavy. Real instruments. Besides, puts on his shades. I love Lewis. Luios. He proceeds to fight off the piglins while the others escape. Garrett, spin kick. Garbage toss. Oh crap. He throws one carrying a TNT block and explodes, destroying the bridge and seemingly killing Garrett. The gas starts to go down. Henry, no! Steve, we're going down. Brace for impact. They both crash through a tree and land hard on the ground unconscious. Later, Dennis is seen licking Steve, who wakes up in a house. Steve, Dennis? Dennis, it's you. It's really you. Gimme kisses, Dennis. How'd you find me? Don, he's one heck of a wolf. He led us right to you guys. Now I understand why you kept yourself so filthy and smelly, so Dennis could find you one day. Steve sees Henry lying unconscious. Is he okay? Natalie, he's fine. He's just resting. Steve, good. It's a pretty rough crash landing. Wait a minute, where are we? Dennis, and Don run out to see they were in a red mushroom hut created by Don. Steve, whoa, I wish Garbage Man was here to see this. He would have loved your mushroom hut. Don, yeah, I think so too. Inside the hut, the siblings tearfully reunite. Natalie, tearfully, I was so afraid that I lost you. Henry, tearfully, I was so afraid that I lost you too. Natalie, tearfully, I'm really sorry about what I said, and I'm really sorry about Garrett. Meanwhile, the piglins float down to Małgosia. Małgosia, I'm only gonna say this once. Hands Travis the orb. This thingy goes on top of that thingy. Got it, Travis? Travis grunts in confirmation. It's gonna make a really cool laser beam that will darken. Sees Travis flies off, growls. Never mind. Travis flies up to insert the orb of dominance on top of the nether portal, bringing eternal night into the overworld. Piglins march out of the portal while skeletons and zombies emerge from the forest. Steve sees this from a distance. Steve, no! The great darkening! It's begun! Małgosia is gathering all her forces. She will destroy this land unless we go get that orb. Don, well, what are we doing here? Let's go fight some pigs. Natalie, I'm ready. I'm done with those pigs. Henry, yeah, me too. Steve, let's do it for Gargar. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. Right, 1, 2, 3. Natalie, team. Steve, Henry, and Don, get the orb. Steve, what are you saying? Don, Minecraft. Steve, we should all say that on 3. 1, forget it. There's no time. Cut to a hut in the village as a planning montage begins. Steve, voiceover. Show us what you got, Henry. Henry, voiceover. Okay, I've got a plan. He opens his book to show the weapon recipes. Steve, killer recipes. We're going to have to move fast. Let's get to work. Henry, voiceover. First, we're going to need some iron ingots. Natalie, get some iron blocks out of the oven. And Don uses the crafting table to combine them into 1 iron ingot. Don, oh yeah! They stock up on iron ingots. Henry, voiceover. And the boots of swiftness. They grab the boots of swiftness. Then, They make a plan involving a fuse and TNT. Dawn, voiceover. Time to light this place up. Outside, Dawn has the fuse set up as skeletons approach her. Dawn, come on, boys. Pulls the lever and the fuse lights up. Have a nice flight. Kaboom! The skeletons are blown to pieces. Dawn, yeah, man. Woo! Gives a bone to one wolf. I bet you do. I bet you do. Henry, voiceover. We're going to need a ton of diamonds. Steve mines for diamonds, and Natalie's at a crafting table. Steve, off screen. Show me what you got, Nat. She crafts 2 diamonds and a stick into a diamond sword. Steve, off screen. Whoa, yeah! Natalie to a piglin dummy. You want somebody? She cuts its head off with the sword. Steve, we're ready. Let's go save the overworld. Preparing to invade it. Małgosia cackles evilly. All right, my piggies. Today we take the overworld as ours. Attack their villages, burn their homes and their symmetrical farm. All they have created, we destroy. The piglins cheer. Well, what are you standing around for? Get out of here. Go on. Bring me the gold. The piglins charge while Natalie makes some golems. Natalie, hurry, Henry. Henry puts the wings of swiftness on one pile, crafting a leader golem in blue armor. The golems march off to face the piglins. Małgosia, ha! Newsflash! Iron golems will not attack unless provoked. Laughs evilly. Unfortunately, Travis fires his arrow at one of the iron golems, triggering them. Małgosia groans. Ah, real smooth, Travis! The lead golem smacks a piglin away, and an epic battle commences. Natalie, you ready? Let's do this. Henry and Natalie join the fight as they take on the piglin army. Małgosia, oh, for goodness sake, to the great hog. Well, what are you doing, you big block of meat? Get down there and take care of those roundlings. The great hog roars and charges into battle. Małgosia, how do you like them pork chops? It knocks down a couple of golems and charges after the siblings. Natalie, come on! The lead golem steps in to fight the great hog. Meanwhile, Steve confronts Małgosia in full diamond armor. Steve, okay, Ghosh, let's dance, Małgosia. Bring it on! He charges and builds 3 stepping blocks to run up before leaping in the air. Steve, sneak attack! Unfortunately, he lands a few feet away from Małgosia, who uses her staff to destroy his armor. He quickly gets up to avoid her attacks. Steve, my diamond armor! Gets out some eggs. Egg attack! Throws them out. Małgosia. Frizz! Małgosia, what is this? Breakfast? Chickens spawn in to attack Małgosia. Małgosia, get off me! Shakes them off. Meanwhile, the siblings are getting closer to the nether portal. Natalie, hurry! The orb's up there! They see the iron golem beating up the great hog until its arm cannon blasts the golem away as it charges towards the two. Natalie, do it, Henry! I got this! Using his taunt launcher, Henry fires the ender pearl to the top of the portal, where he teleports underneath the orb. Natalie, go, Henry, go! She hears a roar and turns around to see the great hog behind her. It looms over the meek human, ready to attack when Dawn, off-screen, whistles. I can't whistle. Hey, Captain Buttcrack! It turns around to face Dawn and Dennis. Dawn, I got something for you. The great hog and a few piglins laugh in response. Dawn, get him, Dennis! Dennis and a pack of wolves run in to attack the great hog and the piglins. Dawn, woo! Take a bite of that pig! Natalie, finish this, Henry! Henry puts some stepping blocks to walk on and tries to reach out for the orb. Unfortunately, the great hog sneaks off the wolves and fires its arm cannon near Henry, sending him falling. Natalie, Henry! Steve, no! The great hog fires another shot, preparing to kill the boy. Suddenly, Henry's saved by Garrett, who pilots a ghast. Garrett, gotcha, kid. Dawn and Natalie, yes! Steve, yes! Henry, Garrett, you're alive! Hugs Garrett. Garrett, yeah, between us, I used Steve's water bucket trick. Pretty cool, huh? Henry, little bit. Garrett, let's get this orb and go home. He steers the ghast through the battlefield. Garrett, all right, Hank, it's fireball time. Grab that spear. I want you to jab it in the tentacles. Henry grabs the spear and jabs the gas tentacles, making it spew fireballs. Garrett, woo! Jab it! Yeah! Henry, how'd you learn how to do that? Garrett, don't ask. Hey, yo. The fireballs destroy the nether portal, dropping the orb while bringing day back to the overworld. The zombies burn up while the piglin zombifies. Malgosha watches in horror. Malgosha, no! What have you done? The orb! The orb drops near the great hog, who grabs it. However, the lead golem punches it upwards and flies up to slam it down, making it drop the orb before slamming down on the ground and by slamming it down on the ground in defeat. The orb lands in Natalie's hands. Henry and Garrett land near the others. Natalie, yes, Dawn. It's good to see you, garbage man. Garrett, yeah, dude. They all hug each other. Cut back to Steve and Malgosha's fight. Steve, Barry, thrust. Steve knocks the staff out of Malgosha's hands before pointing his sword at her. Steve, you failed, witch. The overworld lives on. Malgosha, you too have fallen for the great lie. You'll never be happy. Deep down, you know, to hope, to dream, to create is to suffer. Steve, you're right. It is harder to create than to destroy. That's why cowards tend to choose the deuce. Later, Ghost, every minute knowing you has been a horror show waste of time. Malgosha, as he tries to leave, wait, one more thing. Come closer. Steve, do you have a little knife that you're going to try and stab me with? Malgosha, no, I'm too weak. Steve sighs. All right. As he gets closer, Malgosha tries to stab him with the knife, but Steve smacks it away easily. Steve, come on! Malgosha, it was worth the shot. As he tries to leave, wait, let me say one more thing. Come closer. Steve, no way! No, really, it's about you. Malgosha, lean down here. When he leans down, Malgosha tries to kill him with the sword, but he smacks that away. Steve, annoyed. You really are the worst. Goodbye. Leaves. Malgosha, this is it. Really, come back. I don't even have a knife. Where would I keep it? Sneak attack. Finally, she faints before dying from the sunlight. Later, it was time for the humans to go home as they approached the Earth's portal. Steve, hey, you sure you want to go back, Henry? It won't feel like this. There you got constraints, judgments, obstacles. Henry, yeah, I know, but I'm going to go make stuff anyway. Steve, I like that. You're a brave kid. Dawn, Steve, you still cool with this? Steve, yeah. To Dennis, come here, boy. Yeah, of course I still love you. That's why I think it is a good idea. You changed my life. It's time for you to go change hers too. Sings, go now, Dennis. Change Dawn's life. Dennis, go on a journey and think of me, Dennis. Go now, legendary wolf of my dreams. My doggy, my Dennis. Howls melodically before crying. Ooh! Dawn, if I would have known you could sing like that, it would help me get past your smell. Steve to Garrett. Garrett, you are a truly bodacious warrior and a really good friend. Garrett, I wish you'd come home with us. Hank's cool, but I don't think I have any friends my age. We'd make a great team. Vaya con Dios. It means goodbye, brother. Natalie, no it doesn't. Garrett, don't look at her. It does. Natalie, no it does not. Garrett, yes it does. Natalie, are you sure you don't want to come back? Steve, yeah, I'm staying here. I got a bunch more stuff I want to build. Natalie, why don't you bring some of that magic to the real world? The humans enter the portal. Steve ponders about it. Finally, he makes a decision. Steve, screw it. I'm coming with. Finally, he heads into the portal to return to the real world. Steve, voiceover. Turns out, if you're brave enough, you can make the real world your overworld. We transition back to the real world, where we go to Garrett's game store, now called the Overworld. Steve, voiceover. Garrett finally leveled up, and his store became the hot spot. He high-fives the elderly inside. Natalie is painting art on the side of an arcade machine as kids play the game. Steve, voiceover. Together, we all joined forces to create the new hit game. Minecraft. Wait. Block City Battle Buddies. Male game voice. Block City Battle Buddies. Henry is seen fixing up a circuit board. Steve voiceover. Yeah, we're still in the beta phase, working out a few bugs, but let me tell you, life is pretty perfect. Steve starts rocking out with Garrett. Steve sings. Yeah, I used to wake up and play back in my childhood days. Getting old is such a dirty shame. They never gave me a chance to let my imagination dance till I came up with a different game. Down in the mines all of the time. Crowd singing, crafting. Steve sings, out in the sun, having some fun. Crowd singing, laughing. Steve sings, I'm never ever looking back 'cause I feel alive, yeah! Cut to Don running a petting zoo with Dennis on board. Steve voiceover, Dawn finally got to ditch her real estate job. John, have fun. Steve voiceover, she and Dennis brought the party wherever they went. Cut to Natalie dancing with Henry in the game store. Steve voiceover, Natalie decided to share her new skill set with the real world. Survival mode, self-defense. Cut to a self-defense dojo. She stands next to a piglin stand-in. Natalie. And now he's going to. She beats up the piglin stand-in, and the students applaud her. Steve. Voiceover. The streets of Chugless have never been safer. You get 'em, Natalie. Cut to Henry in the game store. Steve voiceover. And Henry? He finally got that jetpack to work. Cut to Henry flying down to school on his jetpack. The amazed kids crowd around him while the bullies are stunned in utter silence. Cut back in the game store. Steve sings, I feel alive. I move mountains with my mind. I feel the high like a new moon on the rise. I feel alive like a redstone overdrive. I feel the high with the power of the wolf inside. I feel alive. Yeah! Cuts to black. Roll credits. During the credits, we see Marlene and Nitwit in the office in the real world with the vice principal about to feed the village a loaf of bread. Marlene, I know how much you love bread. Just then a custodian enters the room. Custodian, Marlene, your ex-husband here. He said it was an emergency. Marlene, well, you can tell him I've got nothing to say to him. Shortly after, Clement shows up. Clement, you've got to be kidding me. Marlene, this is the guy? Marlene, too late, Clement. You had your chance. Suddenly, Nitwit starts speaking English. Nitwit, she's right, Clement. You totally blew it. Now I reap the rewards of your mistake. You see, when Marlene's Jeep Grand Cherokee ran over me, I was struck with a love so powerful, transcended the barriers of conventional speech. Now I speak human, and she speaks villager. Marlene, in villager speak. Ha, 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 ha. Nitwit in villager speak. Ha ha. Marlene in villager speak. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Nitwit. Marlene, ever since we met last night, I want to say, would you marry me? Marlene. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Resume credits. After the credits, we cut to Steve returning to his old house in the real world. He nods joyfully before approaching it to knock on the door. A red-haired woman answers it, her back to the camera. Steve, hi, sorry to bug. I used to live here, and I'm Steve, woman. Oh, is this about that chest in the attic? Steve, haha, yeah, I'm so glad that's still around. Woman, hey, do you want to come in? I'm Alex, by the way. The two shake each other's hands. Steve, Alex, great to meet you. As Steve heads inside, we cut to black, ending the movie. Oh, yeah! You know what that means. Because I finished the entire Minecraft movie script, that means my friend, and you know who I'm talking about, you owe me $100. So...